Hey, playa, are you trying to figure out how to balance your dating life with your school life? Juggling both of those things can be incredibly exhausting, but I figured out a few ways that you can kind of balance it to make it work for you so that you don't become overwhelmed. I'm going to share them with you right after this. For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. Now look, I'm sure your life is pretty hectic. You have a lot of things going on, and I think a big reason why you might feel stressed out by all the different people pulling at you is because you don't have things organized. Most high school students don't really prioritize the different things that they have to do. A lot of times it's just doing things on the fly. My girlfriend wants to hang out, I'm gonna hang out with her. I have to study for a test, I'll do it later. My friends want me to go to the movies, I'll figure that out when I can. And what ends up happening is you get pulled into these different time crunches where you feel like you have no free time, or you just don't have a good handle on your own time and what you have to do. That's why setting priorities should be essential. I would say a good breakdown might be putting school first, recognizing how important it is, then spending time with your family, kind of hanging out with them, just really bonding with them. And then under that, you can probably put your relationship along with your friends. And the key here is that everyone involved in your life knows what your priorities are. So for example, let's say your friends want you to hang out, but you have to study for a test. You gotta let them know that, hey, tests come first. Or let's say your girlfriend wants to talk to you around dinner time, but your parents want you to sit down and have a family meal. You gotta let your girlfriend know that, hey, I gotta spend time with my family. For most of you, school is gonna take up a huge portion of your day. There's the actual going to school process, then there's doing homework and studying for tests, and maybe any after school activities you have, which leave a very small window of time to do other things. That's why the best thing for you to do is to create a schedule. Make sure to outline all the different times you have to study, when projects are due, when you have to do homework, but also make sure to add onto that schedule time that you're going to spend with your friends or just dating someone and going out with your girlfriend and boyfriend. Being able to just kind of flip through your phone and look at your own schedule makes it so much easier for you to kind of digest everything that's going on. You won't feel as overwhelmed because you're trying your best to get a good grip on it. What I like to do is put everything on my Google Calendar. It helps me stay organized and just kind of keeps me aware of everything that's going on so I don't double book things. Now, as a high school student, that might be something you want to do with your projects and your tests and all these different things you have to do for school. That way you can make time for your friends and know that it's not going to overlap with the time you have to study for a test. Another little hack that I realized you can do to help bring different priorities together is to kind of merge the thing you have to do. So for example, let's say you have to study for a test, but you also want to hang out with your friends. Instead of you guys going and hanging out, going to the movies or whatever you're going to do, make that hangout session a study session. Everyone brings their books and you guys can study together as a group of friends. Yes, it may not be as fun as going out with your friends and doing something, but everyone can bring their different perspectives to a study session, and you might actually learn better that way rather than just you sitting by yourself looking at a textbook counting down the time until you have to go to sleep. And if you're someone that's in a relationship, this might be a good and easy way for you to spend more time around them and have your parents be okay with you guys hanging out because your focus is on schoolwork. So it's a win-win in my book. And just like I want you to set up a schedule with all your priorities, I think your friends should be doing it too. Now, sometimes when you run into situations where you want to do stuff, but your friends are always busy, or your girlfriend can never hang out, you can get kind of frustrated by that because it's like, hey, I just want to spend time with you. Why can't you make time for me? But just like you want them to be understanding of how busy you are, you have to recognize too that they're going to be busy as well. So don't take it personal when a person doesn't have time to hang out. Even if they say, I got to spend time with my family, or I got to study for a test, or I just want to take a personal day for myself. Don't be upset by that answer. Recognize that, hey, everyone needs to work out their own schedule on their own. Now, for some of you, you may want to develop deeper connections with other people, but you feel like your priorities, your schoolwork, your family life, all of that holds you back. So what do you do in those situations where you just don't have the time to dedicate to other people? This is where having personal time is so important. If your life is just a constant stream of doing chores and tasks and school stuff, you're never going to have time to sit and breathe. We all need time to spend with our friends. We all need time to decompress by ourselves and just hang out in our own rooms, relaxing. If you're constantly booking yourself and overworking yourself, you're only going to be more stressed and less productive in the end. Taking a break from time to time is okay. Balance should include downtime. You don't always have to be actively doing something or actively hanging out with people. And don't beat yourself up if you can't really make time for your girlfriend, boyfriend, or your friends, and you feel like you're just not being a good partner or good friend. If you need that time for yourself, take it. It's so important to take care of your own health, your mind, and your body first. But now I want to know, what do you think? Do you have a hard time balancing all the different areas of your life? dating and friends and schoolwork and family and after school activities and hobbies and all these different things you have to do, leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button and make sure to tap on the playlist when it appears here on the screen so you can learn more about getting ready for high school, jumping in, making friends, and just kind of making high school the best years of your life. On that note, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. As always, love and peace.